Hey guys, I have to share this freaking exciting thing that I just started trying, and I'm so stoked at how it turned out. So, I decided to do a party a little bit differently than I normally would. And so, I had it start. I'm trying to really simplify my parties just because I'm a busy mama of four, and so I wanted to simplify it. So, what I did was I had the hostess, I created a Facebook group, and I had the hostess invite her friends to it. She added about 41 women to the party, and she messaged them and let them know, I've added you to my online nail party. If you don't want to be in this group, feel free to leave, but it's going to start at from 8 to 9 p.m. on Thursday night, and it's going to be super fun. You can win prizes and stuff. So she personally messaged each one of them. So in the party before I started the 1 hour, so this is just a 1 hour party. So before I started doing any posts for that, I just had 3 simple posts waiting there. I call them prep posts. Waiting in the group for when people got added to it. And they were, I'm looking here right now. One was a 60-second video on how easy they are to apply. The other post was just said, what the heck is Color Street, and kind of talked about just a real simple paragraph on what they are. And then the third one was a roll call post, with the hostess's party link, and just saying, share how you know the hostess. Then this is the key here. So instead of sending samples, you guys, I decided not to send samples because I already gave the host, I mailed her a set, and she did her nails in advance, and she posted them publicly on social media to invite people to the group. And she also, I believe she sent them that picture when she invited them to the group, like in a personal message. So she already had that hostess gift that I sent her. She used it kind of to advertise the group. And then the final post that was in there before the party started was the 24-hour early bird special. And the 24-hour early bird special said the party doesn't start until tomorrow at 8 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But if you order before then, I will send you 5 pairs of accent nails that will go along with your order as a thank you. And then I tell them, don't forget to add your free set to the order. Buy 3, get the 4th free, or buy 1, get the 4th free. And I didn't add any images. I just added the link. So you could literally just click on the link right there. Like it had the link thumbnail. And so that early bird special, that was one of 4 posts in the group that happened about 24 hours before the party started. So suddenly I started getting all these orders before the party had even started, like Thursday morning, and they started trickling in. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is working so well. I did not mention samples at all. And the reason I did that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with offering samples, is because I had already given the hostess 10 samples to hand to her friends, and I didn't have time to mail the people their samples in advance. And you know what? I was like, I feel like sometimes people, when they wait for this, they want to wait until they get the sample before they buy. And I want them to just friggin' buy. So I decided we're not going to talk about samples at all. And so then I started getting orders, like I said, from this early bird special. And as soon as I got one, I would go in the group and I'd be like, I'd say, thanks for your order, Annette. You get the earlier bird special of 5 free accent nails. So, and I put it as just a text post. So it was one of those big text posts with the big wording. I tried to limit the wording so that it was kind of big. And then I just kept doing that. Anytime I got one, I would post in there and be like, oh my gosh, thanks for your order, Ashley. You get the early bird special of 5 free nails. So there were lots of posts like that. So the other girls are saying okay, all these girls are taking advantage of this sale that's happening before the party starts, right? And then I would have a couple countdown posts before the party starts. So I'd be like, I had one that said, don't forget the party starts in 1 hour, which means you have 1 hour left to take advantage of the early bird special. So basically there's this early bird special that's happening before the party even starts. And you guys, it was blowing my mind. Like, I kept telling my husband, I'm like, I'm at $200. And then I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm at like $240. And then we hit $311 before the party, before that 8 o'clock hour that we were going to do the 1 hour party. So anyway, right? Isn't this so smart? Like, it was just kind of me messing around with things, but it just kind of happened, and I'm gonna do it some more because it was freaking, it worked really, really well. So even the last 5 minutes before the party started, I said 5 minutes left to take advantage of the early bird special, and I had another order. Like, what? It was insane. So I literally sold $311 before the party had actually started. So Kristen says, how many people were invited to your Facebook party? So this is a hostess party. She invited 41 members. And then Rachel says, what do you do for your 1 hour party? So I'm going to send you guys the template. I'll post the template that I used. It's not mind-blowing. You'll probably be like, okay, this is lame. But it worked, and it worked really well. So not only did we hit 311 before the party started, but then we had a few orders after the party. So right now the party's almost at $500. And the girl, the hostess, I've been telling her, yeah, make sure that so today, this is the day after the party. I said the party's been extended. So that was one of the posts I did today. And then I told her, and so you've got to do a little bit of host coaching too. So you can't just like do these and hope that the host will do something. I've been kind of like coaching her the whole time. And so, and Megan says, did I create a separate group, or was this in my VIP group? This was actually a separate group. It was called, Allie's Online Nail Party. So anyone that got added to it knew it was an online party. And let's see, Haley says, how long was the pre-ordering available? It was only about 24 hours. So she invited them Wednesday night. She added them to the group Wednesday night, and then the party started Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. So I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about Hostess Coaching. So I messaged her. Today I told her to message everyone that hasn't ordered and to have them, ask them if they are considering placing an order. And that has helped as well. So now we've gotten several more orders today. So anyway, it's just, I had to share with you while I'm so freaking stoked. It was seriously amazing to kind of hype up that whole like pre-launch sale, you know what I mean? Pre-party sale, I guess. So yeah, Pauline, I didn't have time to do sample requests, and honestly, I'm glad I didn't, because I feel like, in my opinion, if I had requested a sample, I would want to wait for that sample before I ordered. And I don't want people to wait. I want them to order now, and then they'll get their nails, and then they can try them and fall in love with them, right? So Elizabeth said, do you find that groups are better than an event? I think it's a personal thing. I've got some girls like Amanda Yoakum kills it with events. So I think that works well for her. I like to do them in a Facebook group just because I feel like most women know how to navigate a Facebook group. So, but the good thing about events is that they remind you. So another thing is that you could do a Facebook group and then have an event in the group that kind of reminds them when the party starts. I've thought of doing that, but I haven't. So, I had to share what's working for me. There's no right or wrong way. You kind of have to test things out like I did last night. So, and I have found that Thursday nights are a really good night to host parties. That's when I do a lot of my girls' night giveaway games that's when I do my girls' night giveaway games in my VIP group. So I actually had two things going on at the same time, but that's the beauty of, you can pre-schedule them in your Facebook group, which is what I did. So I was actually busy doing other things while these parties were going on, and yeah, So, oh, Rachel said, yes, I get a lot of sales on Thursdays. I don't know what it is. I think people are kind of ready for the weekend, and so they're kind of like ready to chill. And so they hop online and they start shopping, right? So anyway, so Candy, yeah, I used to do week-long Facebook parties, but I really want to simplify them because I'm a busy mom and I feel like my audience are busy moms. And so they don't have time to like hop into a group that's lasted a whole week. If there's a group that lasts 24 hours, like that's more realistic, right? Plus, even if they didn't see any of the posts, having the host follow up afterwards, I will let you know that if one of my friends added me, let's say one of you guys had a party and you invited me to it, and then you followed up with me afterwards and said, hey, are you considering ordering anything? I most likely would, just to support you. So you got to kind of think like your market, right? And then Rachel says, do you leave the party link open for a while, even if you aren't doing active posts? Yeah, I'm going to leave it open for probably till like Monday or so, and then we'll close it out. But because there might be a couple that trickle in over the weekend, but I do think it's really important to create a sense of urgency. And that's why I think that whole early bird special went so well, because there was kind of like a countdown leading up to it. And then now we have the party going on. And then I extended the sale to today, which is a Friday. So it's really only like a 24, 48 hour party. And that sense of urgency makes people be like, well, crap, I got to hurry and order before all this stuff ends. So I think sometimes short and sweet is better. Oh, Megan says a lot of people get paid on Fridays, and with direct deposit paychecks come in on Thursday. That's how my check is. Extra money to spend, right? That is a really good point, Megan. So I think that doing a party like on a Thursday night, they know like, hey, they either already got their deposit or they're going to get it the next day. So they'll probably get paid the next day. Oh, and Jenny said also the 15th and the last of the month is typically good times when people get paid twice a month. Yes! You guys are all so dang smart. Yes, I love that. So that's a good that's a good time to like schedule your Facebook parties, is around like the 15th and 30th. Although don't procrastinate to the end of the month, because it's really important to bonus qualify by the 15th. So then you can help your team bonus qualify by the 15th. Or by the end of the month. So you want to do BQ in the first 2, and then the last 2 weeks you help your team. So anyway, I just had to share because I was like freaking out last night. And I was so excited about how that went. I'm sure it helped that I had a really rad host, but I do think the sense of urgency was huge. So I will share that template with you guys, and you'll have to try it and let me know. I want to hear your feedback on how it goes for you guys if you try it. So thanks for watching and have a good weekend. Bye.